Hey everybody, this is Matt Johnson over at SFREP, and it's time for another quick hit video. This one's one we've been getting a lot of questions on. There seemed to be a lot of confusion on it, and it is in the date of sale time field right here. Now, one thing we did in version 11.2.11 is we changed the wording up here a bit. It used to say listing status and date of listing status, and the word listing was confusing a lot of people, but there's still confusion remaining here, so I thought I'd make a video and kind of explain all of this. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose your status. This is the status, the current status of the address that you have for, say, comparable number one. If you pull this down, you have a couple of selections here: active, expired, withdrawn, contract, settled, sale. Now, most of the time, you're probably going to select settled sale. When you do select settled sale, below you have date of status and contract date. Well, the date of status is whatever date the status that you selected above went into effect. So in this case, the date of status for a settled sale would be the closing date, because that would be the date that it went into a status of settled sale. Then the contract date, of course, would be the date that the two parties got together, decided they were going to sell or buy the house. So that would be when they signed the contract. So if you go ahead and by the way, this date chooser here does month, day, and year. In reality, it doesn't matter what the day is. You can select any date you want. What it's going to actually grab is going to be the month and the year. Okay, so I'm going to hit apply, and it gives us S0911 and C0911. This means that it was settled in September of 2011, and the contract was also signed in September of 2011. Now, the contract date could be maybe the previous month. Of course, it's not going to be after this date here. It's always going to be before. So it might be the previous month, but we're in the middle of the month, so we could safely assume that it could feasibly be, of course, that the settled date, which is the date that it closed, was 9 of 11, and then the date the contract was signed was also in 9 of 11. Now, a lot of people ask, why can't you just put this to be closing date and solve the confusion? Well, the reason for that is because this is only the closing date when this is selected as settled sale. If I say selected withdrawn, then this would be the date that the property was withdrawn. If I select expired, then this would be the date that the property listing expired. So you can see that's why this says date of status. So this date is whenever the status that you chose above went into effect. Hopefully that clears everything up for everybody. As always, if you have any questions, give us a call at 800-644-4051 or email tech@sfrep.com.